Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon. So Polygon has reacted here to the 50% retracement. We've seen an ABC structure, possibly in the C wave. The fifth wave was a so-called truncation, right? So-called truncation, which means it just couldn't get that fifth wave done because the overall pressure in the market is already turning to the upside. Some coins did it, some coins didn't. Maybe even on some exchanges, Polygon did it, I'm not sure. But overall, the focus is at the moment on higher prices, especially as long as the intraday low is holding, or rather it's yesterday's low, but even today's low, which is, let's double check that. Yeah, it's this swing low that formed here at 55.6 cents. I mean, ideally we stay above that level and would now be working on wave 5, right? Wave 5s can be impulses or diagonals. This entire move up that started down here in November could still be considered impulsive, given that the wave 4 and the wave 1 are not overlapping. That is typically what an impulse, well, an impulse is not allowed to overlap wave 1 and 4. And then we have 5 waves in the subwave structures, and the pullback held above the 50% retracement. So it is still a valid upside impulse. I'd like to see one more high for a so-called wave 1. This would then open the door for a really good setup and a possible wave 2 pullback. Now, things can go wrong, of course. I mean, even Bitcoin, you know, Bitcoin is leading at the moment, and the altcoins have been very sensitive to Bitcoin's price action over the last few days. So the overall idea is if we get one more high, then we can consider this a 5-wave move up in wave 1 and then a wave 2 pullback. But things can go wrong, as I said, and because if Bitcoin, for example, reaches the top of its local range and then starts to sell off, that might have an impact on the altcoin. So what would be an alternative pathway? Well, if we cannot hold the intraday low and we cannot hold 47 cents, I have to assume we are in a wave 2 already. That would be not ideal, but I could make a case already for a possible ugly 5-wave diagonal pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not ideal, but then we can say maybe this is a pathway for an ABC structure. And in that case, then we have the chance to test lower support, which is obviously then standard wave 2 support, which, yeah, would be a little lower. It depends, though, a little bit on where the wave, let's say the internal wave B of the wave 2 would top, because from a short-term bearish point of view, the decline, which unfolded in 3 waves, was only the A wave. We're now in a B wave and would then test in a C wave lower support. Can't be guaranteed, and it depends really on whether the intraday low is holding or not. Yeah? If the intraday low is broken, there's a good chance we test lower support. But overall, whatever happens, to maintain an overall bullish outlook, the price must hold above the 35-cent level. That's the 78.6 retracement of the rally. And yeah, it's at 35 cents. And a sustained break below that level would likely invalidate, or would likely lead to invalidation of the overall bullish thesis. Just a quick reminder why this all is so important. Looking at the larger time frame, what we want to see for Polygon is a first 5-wave move up. I mean, we talk about ideal patterns. I can really only see 3 waves. So one more high would be ideal. Then this wave 2 could be an opportunity. That's the update about Polygon. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.